for you. Where do you think we are heading in medical technology advancement, and should hospitals plan for the same now?
Well, typically the annual growth of a medical technology is 5 to 7%, whereas when we compare with the IT growth, it is 10 to 15%, and communication growth is about 7 to 10%. But medical technology, medical equipments, basically nowadays, all the high-end medical equipments, it's an integration of the medical technology with the communication with the IT. So 7 to 10% is the growth which we can expect in technology innovation. Having said that, by 2030, so there are few things which I can cite can be the things which can be technology which will be adopted in a hospital. One is advanced imaging technology and a diagnostic. If we talk about the advanced imaging and diagnostic technology, now you know that the photon counting CT has come a year back. So, but it is going to be very popular because of the reason that the image resolution is very high and there is a direct conversion of the X-ray image to the signal. So similarly, the 7 Tesla MR. 7 Tesla MR, though we talk about 3 Tesla MR, but for the brain and musculoskeletal image, 7 Tesla MR is going to be one of the things which is going to be adopted in near future. Then AI is a buzzword in everywhere. So AI is being a part now currently in all the medical equipments. So to have a faster sequence, to get the analytics, AI is one of the important things which is going to be an integral part of the medical technology in the coming future. We also talk about the precision in the surgeries. Precision in surgeries are being basically the robotics has come. So a couple of decades back in urology it started, but it's been moved to the other areas like the neuro and the brain. The orthopedic is also common. Even in the rehab you'll find the robotics. Not only the robotics is used for as a medical technology for the patient care, but it's also been used like for repeated work which has been happening, like vitals be captured in the OPDs. The robotics can replace it. Robotics can replace, there are some companies who are actually tried it and it's been tested in some of the countries. Robotics is used for linen management, even the drug delivery to the particular areas. So the technology is heading to the integration of all the things so that patient care can improve. The other part is the IoTs. IoTs have actually changed the dynamics of the medical technology. So you have a real-time monitoring of the patient data, so which was only confined to the particular the ICUs or particular ward where the people were monitoring it. With the IoTs coming in, you can see the data at your fingertip, and any critical inputs coming, you can act on it. So patient care is getting improved. Of course, the telemedicine is one of the important things which we felt the need during the COVID, but lost its flow in between. But I think telemedicine and a virtual IC is going to be one of the important things which is going to come, and by 2030 it's going to be one of the important things which will be added as a part of a clinical command center. We also talk about uplifting the people. So AR and VR are going to be one of the other points, so which you need to be looked into. How to implement these things? So we talked about the flexible design. So we need to have a flexible design for the OTs, ICU, even the diagnostic facility. Why diagnostic facility? Today we may have a 1.5 Tesla. Maybe by 10 years down the line, we may go for the 7 Tesla. So all the MEP requirement, infrastructure requirements will change. So we need to ensure that all these things are being considered. Similarly, we also need to have a digital transformation. This is one of the important things which a hospital should think of. Digital transformation will change the entire dynamics. So be it the capturing the clinical data or a non-clinical data. And of course the sustainability which it was been talked about, and the Make in India path. The technology innovation is happening abroad, but in India also, so we need to have a collaborative approach wherein hospital can tie up with a startup or any of the tech organization so that Make in India can be initiated, more sensors can be done, so more technology innovations can be done. In nutshell, the what I can see is a patient care is going to improve, the efficiency of the system is going to improve with the technology adoption. I think I covered most of the points.
Yeah, thank you.
A short question. So all this technology innovations or advancements, or be it for AI, VR, AR, will this reduce the hospital clinical expenditures for the end users? See, from an operator perspective, yes, these are innovations. I can do more detailed diagnostics or whatsoever it is called. But will these benefit be passed on to the end users? Will their clinical expenditures be reduced when compared to the current scenario?
Well, this is exactly where I was talking about Make in India. We in ISC, we have a Center of Nanoscience. They build a lot of sensors. We have the other departments like the simulation labs have been there where the simulations have been done. So if we don't integrate ourselves and explore our technical skills, rely on the technology from Western, we'll never be able to reduce the cost. So the very idea of having a Make in India is to ensure that we take the ideas, incorporate those things, and make the system so that end user, the patient, is not paying in dollars, he's paying in rupees. So we need to look into this aspect and initiate for a Make in India.
Another question, because based on your answer, I'm just delving it out of it. When you say Make in India, it's mainly for the manufacturers or whatsoever it is. It'll obviously, patients will not pay in dollars, but obviously they're still paying in rupees. But will it still come down or will it not shoot, is the question.
Well, there is a, see, there are two ways of looking into it, like digital transformation, which I talk about. If we typically look into a digital transformation, like creating a digital envelope or a digital blanket, so the cost of the project, it will be around 10 to 15% of the project cost itself. Are we ready to effort to it for a day one, or we'd like to do it later? But if you do it, but there are a lot of benefits are there. So we will get a lot of advantages of having a clinical command center wherein you can have one platform for integration of all the information, whether it's a DICOM information, non-DICOM information, HIS, and you will have a real-time the data inputs which are being acted upon, then AI analytics which is going to be done. All these are the advantages. So you need to really decide when you are talking about the progress in 2030, what you would like to invest and what you are looking at. For this, I would like two important things to be done. As a management of the promoters, you need to have a good technology people backing you. You need to have a good IT person, you need to have a good clinical engineer and clinical excellence person, a quality person, so that all their inputs along with the architects will make the hospital take it to the 2030 vision.
Thank you.
Thank you. To add to that, last month I just did a simple exercise for a client where we did a financial feasibility for using all imported technology for a 50-bed secondary care hospital, which was coming to close to around 16 crores. But when we considered the same alternate indigenous or Make in India kind of stuff, it was 8.5 or 9 crores. So there is almost 50% delta which we are paying for higher thing. So ma'am, following question for